June gave the CAC 40 a mixed leaderboard. The average stock rose just 1%, but Danone jumped 18%. Safran gained 13%, and 8 other names also made the top 10. The winners came from food, defense, hotels, banks, testing labs, chips, aircraft, and tires. That variety is the real story of this episode. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our global market series with the top 10 CAC 40 stocks for June 2026. Clarity: figures in this video are rounded. The currency will be specified where relevant. Let us count down the French stocks that led the month. At number 10, Michelin gained 7%. The tyre maker likely benefited from investors looking for steadier industrial names, while European car makers stayed under pressure. Michelin did not need a dramatic headline to make the list, because the overall CAC 40 only rose modestly. Number 9, Airbus rose 8%. Late in the month, the European Investment Bank approved a record €3 billion of financing for Airbus research in commercial aircraft, defence and space. In plain English, Europe is putting major financial support behind Airbus as a future aviation and defence leader. At number 8, STMicroelectronics climbed 10%. This was the clearest technology story in the group. On June 2nd, the chipmaker raised its 2026 data center revenue target from more than $500 million to about $1 billion, driven by artificial intelligence demand. Shares jumped on that update. At number 7, Societe Generale also gained 10%. This looks like confidence returning to French banks after the European Central Bank lifted rates in June and warned that inflation pressure was still a problem. When rates are higher, bank shares often get a fresh look from investors. At number 6, Eurofins Scientific rose 10%. Eurofins tests food, medicine, water and industrial products, which is the kind of steady, essential work investors may prefer when markets feel uncertain. That likely helped the testing group move ahead of most CAC 40 names. At number 5, BNP Paribas advanced 10%. For France's biggest listed bank, the story is simple. Higher rates can make loans and customer deposits more profitable. So investors appeared to reward the large bank names. BNP became the biggest banking name near the top of the board. Number 4, AXA gained 10%. AXA is an insurer, so it is not the same story as the banks. But insurers also invest large pools of money, and higher rate expectations can make that business look more attractive. That probably helped AXA join the financial names near the top. At number 3, Accor climbed 11%. Hotel Group likely benefited from travel and hotel demand holding up well. A much simpler story than the banks or chip names. Accor gives the episode another sector, showing that France's leaderboard was not dominated by technology, luxury, or finance alone. At number 2, Safran gained 13%. The June update came from defense. Safran Electronics and Defense and MBDA entered final talks with France's defense procurement agency for THUNDART, a next-generation long-range land strike system. That placed Safran directly inside Europe's defense and aerospace spending story. At number 1, Danone rose 18%. The food group announced a protein-focused deal, buying Australia's Made Group from TPG Capital to strengthen its high-protein portfolio and expand in Asia. That gave investors a clear growth story at the top of the CAC 40 board, and it made Danone the standout winner for June. And on the other side of the leaderboard, Stellantis fell 27%. The drop looks like continuing pressure on the carmaker's turnaround story, with autos clearly sitting on the weak side of the CAC 40 board. It was the sharpest contrast to the food, defense, chips, and financial names leading the month. June's CAC 40 lesson is variety. A food company led, a defense supplier followed, a hotel group made the top 3, and banks, chips, aircraft, testing, and tires all appeared in the countdown. You found this useful? Like the video, subscribe to Global Market Series, and comment with your pick. Which CAC 40 story looks most durable from here? Danone, Safran, STMicroelectronics, or the financial names? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.